Welcome to the Long Box Podcast, presented by Plus Waco Comics and Rogue Media Network.
Your bi-weekly info dump of all comics news.
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of the women.
Oh man, he hit us with some Conan.
Okay, I was so lost. I was like, all right, what is that? This is not Magneto. This
Not
doesn't sound like
Magneto. Some Conan.
Usually it's spoken with a pause. Like,
Yeah.
Crush your enemies. See your enemies driven before you.
Yeah. It's like an oath.
Yeah.
Sorry,
But I sped through it
Yeah.
because I'm excited for this episode.
Yeah, me too, man. This is episode 2 of video now, so that's tight. Nice upgrade. We got
Did you see the first episode?
I haven't seen it. So it'll be, I think, Tuesday or next week.
Oh, I
should be.
Yeah. I don't know.
know.
Where? Because I was looking. Where is it at?
In for sure.
Oh, I don't know. We'll find out. We got some upgrades coming, and we're gonna have some news about that.
We're on the Weather Channel.
The weather. Like 4 a.m.
Between 2:58 and 3:34.
The Waco ID channel.
The weather.
You know what I'm talking
channel
about? The updates and everything.
Yeah.
Public
You gotta stay
access
up and
channel. We're
everything.
not that good. We're not that good to make public access.
Well, yeah, we have a really cool guest today. We have Jay.
Easy.
I don't know about cool. He's
Yeah.
got to prove
Yeah.
himself. He's got to prove himself first.
No,
but,
no.
I'm just ordinary.
We have teacher, comic enthusiast, anime inspirer, local artist, Jay Carabajal.
Yay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how's
Hey,
it going?
man.
Snap.
Hey.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, man. We really appreciate you
it.
interacting with the page and sharing our stuff. So we want to have you on and talk about what you're into and what the community brings to the table. And there's not just 3 guys here that come
for sure.
and
Yeah.
read comics.
You know,
And
There's
and
more
There's
than-
more
than
people.
3
There's
guys.
more, yeah.
We're not
There's
the
at
only
least
nerds.
one more.
Nice.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, good, man. So thanks for joining us.
Appreciate
So we'll get to know you here in a little bit.
Sure.
But first, we're going to do our normal routine. We're going to jump into news and some highlights of the past couple weeks that we actually did some Plus Waco stuff. So
Yeah. Nice.
Jay, you'll have a turn to submit to all this and stuff
Sure, you're
after
good,
we
you're
do.
good.
So
Perfectly fine.
Danny, got anything for news?
I have nothing.
Okay.
I did not do anything.
No homework.
I was
Wow.
I was tired. Guys.
Well, we want to send out our hearts to and our genuine, gratitude towards George Perez's family. Even if you know, he's an iconic comic artist. Did a lot of Wonder Woman stuff. I mean, he's done everything.
JLA,
Marvel,
Avengers.
DC, JLA versus Avengers. And he is just in hospice now. He got diagnosed with cancer, I think, a couple of months ago, and he decided to face it head on with no chemo treatment and just live out his rest of his life with his family. So it's a very positive thing. Everybody's, it's not depressing at all. Everybody's celebrating his life.
Yeah.
Other creators are flying him out to museums to see his work and giving him work. And so he's definitely feeling the love. So, but we just want to show that love to him. So shout out to George Perez. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
For news, I actually got something that came across my Facebook today.
Is it your trash?
Yeah.
Iron Cat?
No. Oh, man, I forgot all
I
about
saw
that.
that.
Thank God.
we
I
can
forgot
talk. Kate
about
doesn't
it.
listen to this podcast anymore.
All right, so
I'm gonna go on this
let me
character.
talk about
trash.
I'll talk about that.
No,
after.
we won't. Hit us with your trash that came up today.
Damn. Okay, so that if y'all saw that Iron Cat stuff.
No.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Stop.
Whatever came
Whatever.
up today.
Today.
Talk about that.
Oh, my bad. All right, the Beyblade live action movie. So,
Next.
Next.
being
Never mind.
produced by Pirates of the Caribbean's Jerry Bruckheimer. We're getting a Beyblade movie from Jerry Bruckheimer.
Wait, so like a live action one?
Bruckheimer.
Bruckheimer, my
This
bad.
is your fault.
Yes.
Johnny Depp's gonna be in it.
And I like how you agreed. I like how you agreed so quickly to it being your fault.
Yeah.
I know you were answering Mondo.
No,
but the timing of that was perfect.
He's like, "Oh, it's totally my fault. I wrote in all those letters."
I mean,
and
we're living in a
petition.
world. We're living in a world now where we had a good live action Pokemon movie with Detective Pikachu. It was fun. The graphics were tight.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Dissension.
Oh,
I mean,
Jay,
the
what
new
do you got?
guy
Okay,
already
I'm
coming
one-
in hot.
All right, let's
I'm one of those people that does not believe in
hold that
live
thought.
action anime.
Okay.
I do not believe it should be made.
Right.
Detective Pikachu did something different by making a movie based off of animation property, an animated property. They didn't try to adapt to anything. They didn't do anything. They made an original story, and it worked.
Okay.
And that's why it worked.
Jay?
Jay's got some.
Okay,
got some
so
heat.
I feel like it was good, like as far as capturing the Pokemon, like in CGI and everything, and so bringing them into real life was great. But dude, I mean, but
it wasn't a Pokemon movie.
nah, man. Since when? Okay. Since when is Pikachu like a comedian? Right?
When he's played by Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Okay, but why does he have to be played by a comedian?
It totally goes away from the character.
Here's
of
my
Pikachu.
question.
That's not.
Nah.
Here's my question, and we're gonna go into I don't know if this is dark or not, but this is a question I have. So now that these are Pokemon in a real world, right? They're not in Pokemon. They're like in real world.
Yeah.
Like, are they being used for livestock?
I don't know.
Are you eating Pokemon?
I've always had
I
that
don't know.
question.
I don't know, man.
Pokemon sandwiches.
That's why it's not a Pokemon movie. Yeah, give me
so-
some of that Pikachu.
In the first season of the anime,
Go to Subway.
Yes.
Can I get the Squirtle?
Yo, we're about to dive deep real quick. In the first season of the anime, whenever
God.
Ash and
Your
Ghost.
fault. We could have been talking
I
about
know.
Iron Cat.
I know.
In a second.
God.
We got this because this is a controversial topic.
Okay.
Is
okay.
it?
All right, it may be.
God.
Maybe
Do animals
you
exist
Can't,
in-
you can't claim something is controversial and then backtrack.
It's in
Maybe.
the airwaves. It's real. Okay?
right,
It's in the
all right.
airwaves now.
All right.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to go with my hands that high. I think. My bad.
You're fine. The other hand.
My bad. But in the first season of the Pokemon anime,
Yeah.
whenever they go to the water gym in Cerulean City, there's fish in the tank. Not Pokemon, fish.
Right.
There's just fish. But never is it really ever. You're looking it up. Never. Is
No,
it
I'm looking
really,
for some other news right now.
Please.
But you don't
Like
really
news.
see them again. You don't really see cows or anything. But in one of the games, there's a guy selling like Miltank steaks, which is a Pokemon. It's a cow Pokemon.
Wow.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. We have to have somebody do a deep dive. Maybe Danye knows.
Oh, I have a
No.
good one. I have a good one after everybody goes. Jay, you got anything? Any news that
You got any news, any comic news, anything that have drawn that out?
Okay, so pretty much as far as comic book news,
Or I don't know. We brought you on here, and we're
Yeah,
already
I know.
we're
No, you're
expecting
good.
you to
You're
throw
good.
in
You're
like anything that you might be excited about.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, dude, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
okay. So pretty much, there's always the events like I think in New York and California, like and then huge brands like Tamashii Nations and Amazing Yamaguchi do like they'll reveal like certain figures they're coming out with. Like
Oh,
and
so
also,
these
like,
are-
Good Small Ninja.
so these are companies that make action figures?
Yeah, make these
Oh, okay.
amazing, like,
Okay.
articulated action figures.
Yeah.
And just the other day, dude, I was telling my brother, dude, like, why couldn't they be like this articulated back then? But now, like, I feel like I appreciate it more since it's the artwork, the detail, and then just like the many like articulations.
I'll
like,
tell
the
you
facial
why it couldn't be
structures
this
and everything.
articulated back then. You really think your mom and dad was gonna shell out that money?
No,
for you?
probably not.
No,
probably
fuck
not.
you.
No,
okay?
probably not.
They can be
But
like,
if they would have seen
"Nombre!"
a like
That's
Turbo
like-
Man at the dollar
that's
store, like,
like
they would have
a-
gotten me that one.
Yeah, Turbo Man at the dollar store. They'd have gotten you that one, the broke down one, the one missing an arm.
Speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
that's like a
French.
lot of things. Like I just saw a guy. There's a guy Jolie Face on.
Yeah.
He does
Yeah.
a lot of animation stuff on Instagram. He posted a nostalgic. He made his own package
Yeah.
figure. Did you see that?
Yes.
He he painted and sculpted a Jean Grey figure and put it in packaging and made
Like
Marvel.
made his own blister pack.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and sent it to the toy company and saying there's not enough female
That's true.
characters. And why?
That's
Because
true.
girls are supposed to play with dolls and guys.
Yeah.
So
It's just-
when you want to market to that at that time period, that's why there was only
That's what the
male
belief
action.
was.
Yeah, there was only male. Now,
There was like in G.I. Joe, there was like
Yeah.
Scarlet, Lady J, and the Baroness.
Well, like three.
right?
You know, 3, and
You
there's
gotta have
like
a lot more.
400 Joes.
Right,
Yeah, dude.
right. So it's
just-
like
I don't know.
at that time, exactly what Danny was saying. At the time, like no, your mom's not going to give you like $300 or $200 to go buy an action figure.
See, that's why I'm scared to get into buying figures because there's
Dude,
some stuff that I
it
see
is
at Bankston's and I just like,
addicting
man,
big time.
Dang.
if I
Buy
start,
the buy the simple ones.
No,
buy the
man.
simple ones. I'm buying currently the Marvel Retro series.
Oh, the little.
They're on
yeah.
wave 5. They're like
Yeah.
3.75 inches.
How many are in total in the collection?
5 per wave.
How many do you have right now?
I have 20.
Whoa.
Well, it's 4 waves.
Okay.
It's 4 waves of them, so
Well,
it's
see,
20.
I'm very new. I'm not new. I don't exist in the world of collecting for a reason. I don't want to spend that much money yet. I just got married, so you know how that works. I can't
Well, I
really
mean,
justify
you know,
that.
Sell your comics.
yeah.
That's what I'm finna do. We got
I
comics.
didn't hear that.
Comics.
I gave
I'll let
Danny,
you.
dude, like an Arkham Batman.
It's awesome.
Yeah, dude, like last year for his birthday, like from the Amazing Yamaguchi line.
Actually,
that's tight.
So I have one figure that I kept, and I got it from because I used to be a tutor over at La Vega Elementary.
Okay.
One of the kids over there we connected through Star Wars, and it was during Christmas, and he got me Ezra Bridger little figure. So one of the guys from Star Wars Rebels. So I have one.
See,
Dude, have you seen, like,
it
the
is all
Legos
his
they
fault.
sell?
All these movies that he's like telling these kids, like, hey man, go home and tell
He's
your.
getting them into all this shit.
Yeah, bro.
And
They're like
and the
playing.
movie
They're playing with
studios.
like hand-me-downs, Marvel toys. He's like, hey man, I don't know if you've heard of this Beyblade, but it's kind of cool. Here you go.
This is a really cool segue into our next kind of a bit.
Okay.
But there's a student there. His name is Aaron Zapata. I think he might be like 10 years old now.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's not listening to this podcast just yet. In a few
never
years,
know.
whenever he can. But I told him about Black Toro whenever I was we were first in the seeds of getting started into making comics, and he drew it. He drew
Really?
Black Toro.
Nice.
Yes,
No
Awesome.
way.
it was tight. I have it in somewhere in the house, and it's really it's cool, man.
You haven't posted it? Wow.
Because it was so long ago. That was like
dude,
You know
20
why?
Fan
You
Art Friday
know
or
why?
something, right?
You know
Fan
why?
Art?
Oh, God.
He's holding on to it so he can replace us.
Wow.
He's gonna hit us on the cools and be like, guys, you're slipping. I've already found a new artist. He just slides it over the table and everything.
Dude, like, you know what's crazy?
with a severance package.
Yeah.
Is that at the first KamehaCon, like, dude, like, that I went to, right? Okay, so like there's this kid in front of us, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, he's like this kid, he's quiet and everything. And so I remember like the first year, dude, like Sean Shammo went, like just everybody went, like pretty much, like that does Dragon Ball Z.
I didn't go, but whatever. Keep it moving.
No.
You mean like the actors that?
Yeah.
Oh, the
actors,
voice
bro,
actors.
not the fans.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
actors.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I'm
the
talking
real
about?
fans, bro.
It's like
You're good.
Yeah, they had the actor
dude.
Goku, Vegeta,
And
the
so then, like,
Japanese
this-
Vegeta.
and so like this nerdy kid is like in front of us, dude. Like, and then like, he goes to meet Sean Shammo, dude. Like does an exact like voiceover of Goku, like with Sean Shammo. Like, and he even told him, "Wow, you're gonna replace me one day, aren't you?"
That kid?
Like, and I was like, "Huh." So basically, just like you said, like he found somebody like that. Maybe like that kid is probably aspiring to someday like take that mantle, I guess, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
you know
Well,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying, voice Goku.
it's like artists, like somebody's got to keep drawing these books.
Yeah.
That's why they're so hard on you. It's not because, like, when you get your review or whatever, your portfolio,
Yeah.
it's not because like they want you to fail. Or
No,
that
just like
somebody's got to do it one day, man.
yeah,
at
bro.
the
dude,
same
and then
caliber.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure. Like that they know you could do better. So like yes, like here
Yeah.
are your strengths, here are your weaknesses. So learn to practice more
Yeah.
on these, but please don't forget about
Yeah,
these
yeah,
because
yeah.
these will balance out this in the end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's cool. So your figures, are they coming out? They're coming out. They're already out.
no, dude. Okay, so one of my friends on Facebook, dude, like he's in California. Like he runs this page called Ageless Geeks. Shout out to Alex Blas. And so, dude, like he will literally post like pictures of like the final figure of how it looks,
Oh.
and say, okay, so here's the date that it's dropping, like, and here's how much it is, like, and so those who want to pre-order, dude, like, then just comment, dude, like, and my brother and I, dude, like, we'll always pre-order, okay, but I know like he'll probably get it's 5 of the same figure, dude, like, and I'll get 2 of the same figure sometimes, like if I really like it, and so okay, done, and so then it's basically a week, dude, like before they arrive from overseas, like, hey guys, okay, so the figures are coming in, man, so just kind of pay like Cash App, Zelle, Venmo. I'm like, yeah, I got you. Here you go. And I mean, man, dude. Okay, so for one figure, like from 2 Petal Rose, I probably dropped like a few hundred. But it's the detail like that I like.
It's
on
worth
figures.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
completely
worth it,
worth it, dude.
right.
Like, and then the
It's all about
The
artwork,
articulation, the
the
details,
artwork. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
And
There's a
so
whole figure plug.
yeah, bro. Like it is. I mean, dude, like they're nice, dude. Like they're really nice. Like, and then I
Yeah.
told myself, okay, so like they're in the box, and so then if I order 2, like then one I'll take out, and then I'll articulate in certain poses, like and sketch out those poses, but I'll try to draw like my own characters in those poses. So like how back in the day, like those
they
wooden
have-
dummies people use them. Yeah, I know.
They have
I
art
mean-
dummies. You don't have to. You don't have to
true, you
spend
do.
$400 on a
True.
on an action figure to sketch a certain
It
pose.
justifies
True, you
it.
don't. Okay,
Does
but
it?
see, like those
If he's
wooden
not-
dummies,
if
dude,
he's
like don't
not
come with
sketching-
weapons. Dude, like the
if
wooden
he's
dummies
not
don't come with
sketching
weapons.
the toy or the action figure, he's using the pose to create his own character. It's not really justified.
True, but see, like the wooden dummies, dude, like don't come with like weapons or just, you know.
You can get weapons. Anyways, that being said,
You've never seen those mannequins? They're like they come with guns and weapons for poses. Yeah.
yeah,
Really?
you can get weapons. Yeah. I mean, the same way you research these action figures,
Yeah.
type in weapons in Google.
No,
Type in tiny weapons.
Tiny
Just tiny
weapons.
weapons for toys.
yeah.
And with that, we're on a break, guys. We'll see you in a minute.
Awesome. See you in a minute.
And we're back
We are back.
from that break.
Sweet.
Our sponsors, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Oh, you had one more piece of news.
Yeah, one more piece of news for
What's up,
me.
bro?
They are making or at least they're
Attempting to make.
trying to make a oh, did I delete it? The Wonder Twins.
Good.
The Wonder
Really?
Twins.
Oh, a Wonder Twins.
Wonder Twins live action movie.
Yeah,
but
live
the
action
director from Black Adam, I think.
I'm with
Was
you.
it? So yeah, we'll see. I love the Wonder Twins.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
cool in
they were
Smallville.
cool. I like them on the Super Friends though. I don't
Yeah,
know how they're
thank
gonna
you.
play
Yeah,
out
Super
in
Danny
like.
always shaking his.
I don't know how they're gonna play out
He's
in
like-
This isn't good.
He's like, are we
They
doing
were on
it?
Smallville.
How would Danny do
Really?
a
They
live
were on
action?
Smallville?
This isn't a good how would Danny do it.
You
Because
wouldn't
Danny
do
would
it?
drive a stake through both of them and put them in the ground.
Why?
Oh.
What's wrong
The best versions of them were on Justice League.
with the cartoon?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justice League, what, Unlimited?
Unlimited.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were pretty.
Never
cool.
That was the
them.
best versions.
They
of
were
them.
cool.
Really?
there.
They were
Yeah.
cool. I mean, the way, because I grew up with them on Super Friends, the way they were portrayed were just like,
They were goofy.
Goofy?
I mean,
Yeah.
a bucket of water.
Yeah,
Like,
I remember that episode. I was like, what
they would
form
transform
of a bucket of water.
because
Like,
one would turn into like an animal.
Yeah.
and the
one
other
would,
one had to be like water based.
Yeah.
So it was always the least common denominator of ideation in that. Oh, I'm just gonna be a bird and I'll be a bucket of water and we'll just fly over and then not be needed for anything.
anything. Gotcha. Wow.
Could be really dangerous though.
A water?
Yeah.
A bucket of water?
I forgot. I don't even know his name. The water.
Oh,
boy.
he's gonna pour on the floor and then you slip and fall and break your neck. Oh, he beat me.
No, but like hiding out is like a cup of water. Somebody drinks him and he's like form of a
Do the
iceberg.
Chinese
It's
water
like,
torture or what?
blows the guy
Oh
up.
yeah. Oh man.
No.
I mean, Joey, that's basically what he was in Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
Like he was a typhoon and he was a tidal wave and he was, all these drowning aspects of water. He wasn't just a cup of water lying in wait to spring a trap. Ha.
Damn.
Wait, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until he gets super parched, guys.
Just sitting
Wait until he gets thirsty. Then it's on. I'm gonna kick the shit out of him. When his throat gets dry, somebody turn the air up. Somebody turn the heat on, so he starts sweating. And oh no, don't go for the Gatorade. I'm right here.
See, these ideas
Yeah.
sound good before I say them.
And his sister was always turning into some like big
Yeah.
eagle condor thing.
Yeah.
And she's like, all right, I got to take you with me. Mom said I got to take
Yeah,
you.
I can't go anywhere without my brother. God, he's special.
You remember, what are the names? Masi Menos, dude, like from Teen Titans?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Speedsters.
Yeah, dude, those were like,
Those were cool.
yeah, like badass and funny as hell.
All right, man. I think that's it for news. Let's get into Jay.
Let's
And
get into Jay.
He brought some stuff here.
That's not sexual at all.
no,
is it?
Guys, we have video. I don't think we have to explain
Yeah.
things anymore.
yeah, bro, this ain't the public affair.
Oh,
Shout out Andrew.
Shout out Andrew, bro.
What's up,
It
bro?
almost was. Almost got replaced.
yeah, it almost was.
Oh, man.
So we have Jay Carabajal on. He brought a lot of stuff that's influenced him, stuff that he's currently reading and watching, some of his artwork. So I mean, let's go through it. Let's go through it.
Sure, go for it.
What inspired you growing up? What really took hold of you? What brought you into this world of comics and anime and manga and everything?
Okay, so growing up, I honestly, dude, I didn't even know that a Cartoon Network existed. Since I would always watch like TV Land, right? Always watch like TV Land shows. Yeah, for some reason, like I'd always watch them.
This dude grew up on Green Acres.
Yeah, you know.
yeah.
no.
Who would watch those old shows?
No. And so then one day,
Laverne and Shirley reruns.
Oh, God.
no, dude, the Facts of Life, the Jeffersons was Welcome Back, Kotter,
Yeah.
the Wonder Years, All in the Family.
You don't have to list them all.
Okay, All in the Family. Anyway,
Danny was in the audience.
really.
Yep,
He got private tickets to
that was me.
the filming.
So one day, like, okay, I'm like, what, like 8 years old, Like, and so then my mom was like, hey, so last night after you went to sleep, like they were flipping channels, like there's a channel for cartoons. I was like, really? Where? Like, and she found it. I was like, what show is this? And so it was like a whole segment, like it said Cartoon Network. Like, I was like, oh shit, man, I remember that. So like, I kept watching. And so then it's at the age of maybe like 11. When I stayed up like a little bit longer, dude, like, and I saw Toonami. So basically, this was the first film I saw on Toonami, and I fell in love with the artwork and everything about it.
Summer Wars.
Yeah, Summer Wars.
I've heard a lot about it.
It's a really, like, man, dude, like the art style just popped, like, and it called to me. I was like it is amazing, like how they did that, and to see like the imagination, like, in there.
Pause.
Sure. What's up?
How old were you when you first saw a cartoon?
A cartoon?
Yeah.
Like 9.
God. For real?
Or 8? Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
No, I'm actually serious. Like 9 or 8. Yeah.
Were you like going to work during the day?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? Like,
What the hell? You like have to punch in or something?
No.
Up at 5 with your coffee?
Yeah.
Like, I wish I could stay home today, but nope.
No, man, I would play outside. Like I'd play
I did
outside.
too, but
do,
I
like,
still watch
Yeah,
cartoons.
I still knew cartoons. I'd
Okay,
wake
yeah.
up. No,
Y'all don't
no.
play
yeah.
like me.
No, just like, okay, so pretty much growing up, like we had basic cable, like, and
They
like,
still showed cartoons.
This is what we're saying, man. Because like the time that we grew up, I'm sure it was around a lot of like this, like that stuff was everywhere. Even the '80s cartoons,
Yeah.
'90s, it was lunch
Everywhere,
boxes,
yeah.
toys.
yeah,
like,
but I mean,
how was
like,
that?
I didn't know exactly where to flip through. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They showed them in the afternoons on basic cable.
Yeah,
We had like one TV, dude. Like, and I think like my mom would always watch the news, like in her novelas.
Oh, novellas.
Yeah,
So you
something
didn't
like
even
that.
see like kids wearing T-shirts or anything, and was like, "What's
I'm
that?"
sure he did.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
sure he
yeah,
did,
but
but he
see,
didn't
just-
question it.
No,
That
dude, I
was
didn't
like,
question. I was just
oh,
like,
okay,
like,
cool.
It's
you know,
just
someone
stuff.
pee,
Wow.
you know,
Just
like play with my
yeah.
friends, you know, I'm talking
That's
about
wild.
like then.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so then I'd see other kids skateboarding. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, you know. But yeah, dude, like it was pretty much at that age. Like my mom told me, hey, like there's a channel for cartoons. Where? So I mean, she showed me. Dude,
It's
like,
probably because,
and then I found like Nickelodeon, like and all those other ones, and I was like, man, there's a lot more cartoons than I thought.
Yeah.
It's
So
probably,
I mean, dude, the
it's
first-
probably
yeah.
because he started quoting Dos Mujeres, Un Camino. And she
Bro,
was
like,
like,
I
no,
don't
no,
know,
no,
bro,
no,
I'm
you
not
don't need
gonna
to,
lie,
you don't
dude.
need to do that.
Dude, like that soap opera was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. There's a whole bunch of soap opera that I saw with my mom. I was like, pretty cool.
And she was like, no, I need this alone time, please. Go away.
There's a cartoon channel.
Go watch your cartoons.
You know?
Go watch your monitos.
And
No, but that's interesting.
That
that's
is
interesting
that's
to
wild.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Because
I mean,
like everyone I knew growing up, like we got exposed. Man,
That was your babysitter, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like your parents went
cartoons.
to
My
work.
dad introduced me to cartoons.
Yeah,
He was
man.
like, check out this
so
Bugs
kinda
Bunny.
like how the iPad is right now, like a babysitter for these kids. Like, here's your iPad.
Oh, I'm. That's for him. for us, we were on our own.
Yeah.
Because we're generational.
Yeah, of course.
And it wasn't really a babysitter. It was like shit.
No, that's what. Yeah, go ahead, Dan.
Yeah. It was like, we would stay out of our parents' way.
Right.
You know, if they needed us,
Yeah.
we were on the move. We were there.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like, you stay out of your parents' way. Here's something to do if you're not going to go outside and play or go find something else to do.
Yeah.
Especially if you didn't want to clean. You wanted to be quiet. You turn the TV on low and you just giggle to
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Because the minute, like on Saturday mornings, early in the morning, the minute they heard you up, boy, all the windows in the house start opening. You smell pine saw.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You hear
for
you hear the Little Joe playing.
Yeah.
Man.
Fuck, it's time to clean.
Like, man, for us, what was it? It was songs by Luis Miguel. Just like in
We're
the
not
morning.
getting into music.
Anyway. So pretty much like the first actual anime like that I ever watched
Summer
was Sailor
Wars.
Moon.
Oh, Sailor Moon.
Yeah,
Okay.
like show, like TV series.
Yeah.
was Sailor Moon.
Okay.
And I mean, I was like, yo, this is actually pretty cool. But see, like, that they dumbed down like her like as a character. As a student, I was like, man, why she gotta be stupid? You
Compared to dumbed her down compared to what? Like the dub or the sub or the manga?
know, as far as like the stereotypes like of people like, from
Oh,
overseas,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, who are supposed to be very intelligent because of all the classes they take. But her, like, she was very like
She's like a little ditzy girl.
very ditzy. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't she blonde?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're playing up that
That's
trope.
the male.
Oh yeah,
that's
but
not
still,
necessarily
you know, just like I
a-
figured, like still being overseas. Come on, I mean, you gotta.
It doesn't. No, I mean that's like a universal thing. Blondes are supposed to be dumb.
Yeah. Or just the male
and when
women being.
and when Japan starts telling stories, they over accentuate certain aspects of personalities. You know this.
Yeah.
So.
Tuxedo Mask was actually like just like the first dude that I was like, man, like, this dude's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was tight.
Like he was like pretty badass, but I was like, man, why does he always gotta throw a rose? Like, why you gotta
Oh, that dude. He's just like Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom
guy.
of the Opera.
Yeah, he looks pretty clean.
Yeah, he was clean, dude. And so then like one morning, like I wake up earlier than usual. It's like 6 a.m. And so I flip through channels, like, and I see, whatchamacallit, Dragon Ball Z. And it's basically the episode, dude, like, where Goku fights Nappa. And I was like, what is this? And I tuned in, like, and I was like, okay, what time is it? Okay. And I mean, dude, I made it a point to wake up that early on Saturday.
Changed your life.
Changed my life forever. I was like, what is this, man? But it was amazing.
So
and
now we know who to blame. Dragon Ball Z.
Hey, that episode, Goku stands on Nappa's head.
It's iconic, dude.
It's so disrespectful.
He literally mocked him, like, big time.
Being in a fight, and he's still.
That episode was a good episode, but it was a total catfish because none of the Dragon Ball series after it was so long.
The
episodes. Like, I was like, when are they gonna start fighting like in this first thing that I watched?
Trust
you know?
me. I mean, a whole bunch of fillers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, like that kind of allowed me to segue, like, to research more about anime. And so then, dude, like I started watching G-Force. Samurai Pizza Cats like ran for like a little bit. You know, it was pretty interesting. I was like, all right, it's decent.
That's a fun show.
Yeah,
when you're
it
a
is.
kid.
You know
like,
what I'm talking
Pizza
about?
Cats. You're
the
from
Big
here,
O.
right? You're from where are you from?
I was born like in the city of Mexico, man. But
okay.
yeah, but like raised here since I was like 2.
Okay.
And so then, whenever, dude, like we went to like Mexico, dude, like I saw like a soccer anime, and I was like, oh my god, this is awesome anime. Since there,
Captain Tsubasa.
yes, yeah, exactly, right there, like badass, dude. Like, and over there, like it's called Los Supercampeones.
Insert the anime
Los
question
Supercampeones.
marks.
That one, and then the Knights of Zodiac here,
Yeah.
like.
Where's my
That's
anime
awesome.
gritty
Yeah,
teeth?
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
The little
Like tear.
It's just all of it, dude.
the vein in the
Like,
head.
it's
I'm frustrated.
anime after anime, dude, like that I started discovering.
Yeah.
And so then I had heard like about Toonami, right? Like, and I saw shows like the Big O.
The Big
Oh,
O.
all
Big
the
O,
big ones.
that was
that
tight,
was
dude.
awesome.
That was
dude.
awesome.
Outlaw Star.
Outlaw Star was dope.
Rurouni Kenshin. You know what I'm saying? Like the G-Force as well, which was played.
Yeah.
It was awesome, dude. I was like, man,
Yes.
these are badass characters. So I mean, all of them like influenced, like just like a lot of the ways like that I think about the galaxy. Like just like how like my characters like could live there. And so then I mean, like just like what other planets like I could create on paper, and since I'm sure like that they probably don't exist physically. So
We went from what influenced him to this motherfucker pitching his comics.
no, I'm not pitching it. I'm just saying.
No,
I'm just
you're
saying.
not pitching, but you know, there's planets out there,
there's planets
and my
out
characters
there.
out there.
I'm
You
just
guys do
saying.
comics, right?
Y'all have a universe, right? Like y'all have a whole universe. I mean,
No.
sure, those
Nah, it's
planets.
cool. It's
not
cool.
as-
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, but yeah, dude. I mean, just
So
all
I
those
mean,
influenced me.
what caused you transition from? Because it's hard. I know some people staunchly either comic
Stay, yeah.
or anime and manga. What triggered your transition between the two?
Okay, so like I wanted to learn to appreciate the artists and writers like in America. And so, dude, okay, so this was one of the first ones that I actually got because I know like that it came with a mask. Like, and I was like, man, dude, like, the mask is cool, but I wanted to read it. So I read it and I was like, it's really good.
Yeah.
Since I know,
what-
like growing up, like
tell everybody what the book is.
What book is it?
okay, so it's Batman and the Court of Owls.
Oh yeah, the volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, the volume 1. It's like completely like just mind changing. Since I guess growing up on the TV series, dude, the Amazing Batman, like you see him fight the crimes or whatever. Okay, but sometimes, dude, like you don't think like that maybe like that there's stories hidden like underneath Gotham, like that you don't think about. And so this one kind of touched upon.
So there's
I
a
was like,
subplot that runs
Yeah.
throughout the series, right?
yeah, dude. Like, and this one I was like, man, this is really good. And so then just I was like, you know what? Okay, so maybe I should give like comics like just like more of a chance. And so I did, dude. Like, and I filled up my first long box, like I told you guys, with a lot of comics from Batman, other new series like Radiant Black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, huge appreciation for the artwork, the artist, and then just like how they tell their stories, because it's a lot different from like Japanese manga, but still like the dedication is there, like, and then the art styles. Since dude, like I started to like look up a lot of artists on Instagram that do comics. I was like, dude, this is really good. Like, and it's crazy because a lot of them will illustrate like some anime characters, but in their style, and I'm sometimes like, it's way better than the original. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
So did you go to like these books because of the characters? You're familiar with the characters, and you're like, what's the popular story out, or you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, what got you to gravitate towards these particular stories or these books or?
Okay, so like I
runs?
guess because of this story here, I probably never saw it on like the TV series, and so I just basically wanted to read about it because I was like, hey, like.
No, but what
It's
like
basically
what like drew you to Batman and Ninja Turtles specifically?
Okay, so stuff like that I kind of grew up on.
Because
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
And so.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
right, because they were cartoons. They had a
Okay,
Ninja Turtle
so that's
Yeah,
the
bro.
they
connection.
had a
Yeah.
Batman cartoon, so it was an
Yeah.
easy transition
Yeah.
to go look for the comics.
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Okay.
for them. And so then just like I researched just other characters on DC.
Oh, okay.
And you know what I'm
You
talking
just
about?
went
Like,
down the
there's-
rabbit hole.
Yeah, I
of-
went down the
yeah.
rabbit hole, bro.
Yeah.
And it was great because, man, there's a whole bunch of badass characters like that I feel like should have more light. You know what I'm saying? Like for both DC and Marvel.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't need like the 30th Batman event.
We don't.
No, bro. 'Cause I feel, yeah, dude. Like and every time like that they do a show, like man, dude. Like I know his parents got killed. Like, can you like move beyond that, dude?
No.
That's part of why he's Batman.
That's his stunted growth. Why do you think he goes out and punches people in the middle of the night instead of using his vast wealth to help the city?
No, but I'm saying, what I'm saying, dude. Like in every film that they do, like that has to be a scene in there.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's always the director's vision to portray that in their own way. Like, oh, this is how I see it. No, we don't need to. The
Yeah.
audience, don't need to see it anymore.
Yeah, because we know.
Like the spider bite. Oh, the
Yeah.
spider bite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they left it out of this new Spider-Man, and it's fantastic.
It is.
I don't need to see it. I know how it works.
I know how it works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so then, like, as far as the writing, I'm like, man, dude. Oh, I can only imagine how many hours it takes, like, for any writer, like, to come up like with a character or backstory.
If only we knew a writer.
Yeah, if only there was a writer.
Yeah,
If only we had a writer.
Present to ask
present,
these
yeah.
questions.
I don't know. Joey, do you know
Do
anyone?
you know anybody? That's a
Question,
writer?
Joey. So, quick
No.
question.
What's up, man?
Okay, so exactly, what were you thinking of the moment of just like that you knew like that Black Toro had to be a wrestler?
So Black Toro, he originated. The idea of him came from a character named Black Bull, and Black Bull was like a Lone Rangers type character, and he was written back in the 30s, kind of like a Zorro type guy, where he would go to different little rancheros and he would save the little population from invaders or whatever, and so from there. I just had the idea to have like a champion of a little rancho, and this was that's also coming from the time I spent in Mexico, and then I had the idea of just like making him somebody that you would be really excited to come through town, and then I thought of like people being lined up to see wrestlers whenever they get there.
Luchadors, bro.
And just
Luchadors.
a loud character that I just love to be around, and I could just like smack somebody in the face and like have no care about the repercussions, And I was like, that's a luchador. He has the belt on. The belt gives you superpowers. Makes you
Sure. Sure. How long did it take you to develop?
That's exactly what I was about to ask.
That one was quick.
I think.
Sometimes-
I think with an even artist, I think when you have that initial idea, you just get charged with energy, and it's almost frenetic. You want to get it all on paper, and so it just kind of pours out of you.
Yeah.
When it's natural like that, I mean, there are some characters and stories where it can take a while, and you're like really struggling, but some of it, man, it just really comes to you.
Yeah, like for a good example, Lady of Velion. I wrote 5 issues in about a week or two.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And it took me about a year to conceptualize Lawbringer.
Yeah.
So just the contrast of those two, and that doesn't mean I didn't have the idea for Lawbringer like that. It's just sometimes I hate saying like I can't really explain it, but sometimes it just comes faster.
It's instinctual sometimes because you have that tie to going to Mexico.
Right.
Already, it's all there. It's the perfect concoction.
Yeah, it's like you have it's like you're riding a bike, you have a tailwind, and everything is just going for you in that direction. And sometimes you hit a headwind on a story, and you just got to push through it. Luckily, though, there's people like Danny, people like Armando, other creatives that you can go to and talk to about those stories, because it's really tough in any kind of medium if you're just kind of going on your own.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome. So we're going to take a break.
Sure.
Word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back with more Jay Carabajal.
Sweet.
That was good. It sounds like a Today Show.
He's getting ready for this. He wants to be the talk show host over there.
I got a question for y'all in a minute. I want to see.
All right.
That's pretty good. So, man, what is this art book right here?
Dude, this is like from the exhibit of Takashi Murakami that I went to, and has a lot of his artwork.
The octopus.
Yeah, just check it out. It's amazing, dude. I went. It was.
That's what I'm selling all my comics so I can get art books.
Open it up at the
Joy,
one
what are
page.
you looking at?
I'm mad at
Cover
you.
your eyeballs. Cover your eyeballs, Joseph.
Look, bro. No.
No.
Right in the camera too. Look at you. God, jeez.
Yeah, dude, look at the use of color, bro.
That's great.
Last week you was talking about Olivier Capel. Last time, now this one. God, Joey.
This one right here.
Look at this.
It's a kid
This is
show,
awesome.
man. It's a kid show.
It's tight.
bro.
That's
telling you,
beautiful.
It's pretty psychedelic. I can tell the guy's on drugs.
So beautiful.
Did you go see the show? When
Yes,
it was
I did.
In Fort
It
Worth.
was beautiful.
Oh, that's the one y'all went
Oh,
to,
this guy
right?
has a light.
Yeah, that was great.
It was beautiful.
That was great.
He did the Kanye West stuff too.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
For graduation, right? Graduation, yeah.
Bet.
Oh,
So
cool.
he did the bear head
The
guy.
bear, yeah, the bear.
Bet.
The bear and everything.
Kanye West had the idea for the bear, so in the first 2 albums he had the bear, but then he
Yeah.
gave it to Murakami and Murakami.
Murakami just.
We ready? Ready? All right. And we're back.
Hey,
Was that organic? God,
Yeah.
I was just kind of chilling.
So when we were at break, you said you had a question.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever you guys are doing your thing, do you need complete silence or
It
can
depends.
somebody be playing in the background like music or TV?
It depends. Well,
I
if I wanna finish, I need silence.
there
From
we go.
start to finish. I mean, I'm just
So-
curious.
There's some points where I like to work in chaos. I feel it pushes my best work out because it has to be there, right? Like I can't, So, and I don't mean chaos like I'm by myself, but I have music going. I'm kind of jamming, Normally I don't try not to drink, but I'll drink a beer and kind of just sit there and work. If that's the case, then yeah.
Okay.
But a lot of times, yes, silence. Like,
Mono's an animal.
Okay.
Goddamn animal.
It depends on what stage I'm in. Like
Yeah.
if I'm in the hard scripting phase
Right.
where I'm following my notes and I'm just like getting the bulk of the work done, silence. Music will distract me.
Really?
So, yes.
Yeah.
I'm
And
complete opposite, man.
If
See,
yeah, go ahead.
I thought that it'd be a stimulant to keep me going, but honestly, I think it's because it's one, if you listen to the same kind of music with the same tone and the same kind of emotion that you're trying to dive into, it gets exhausting. And if I have it silent, I'm just in my zone in my writing, or if you guys are doing your artwork, you just focused on that one thing. And honestly, I think it was a thing that kind of happened when I got older. Because when I was younger, it didn't really matter. And then I just
Well, I don't think when you're younger, I don't think you're doing
That's
anything
right,
for a
yeah.
final piece.
Yeah,
you're
you're
just
right,
like,
you're right.
whatever.
See, and that's the difference too. When I'm doing something final, like my covers, or if I'm gonna get to a page, I have to be focused. So I take a shower. I go, I get comfortable. I'm drinking water all day, and then I clean my table off. I organize my pens, and then I sit down and I work because I know it's gonna be intense. Pens are gonna end up on the floor. I know that, but I want to start from a place that's I have control of it.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Man, they're completely different.
Really?
Yeah.
messy?
Huh?
Are you
No,
messy?
no. Well, I mean, it depends. Okay, so pretty much, dude, like I'll have my headphones on, like, and I'll just put shuffle, and then it's mainly a lot of music like that has like an uplifting, like beat, like an uplifting beat, and so sometimes, dude, like the music, like will paint the picture I'm trying to draw for me.
That's tight.
And so I'm like, okay, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. And so then, dude, like I sit next to my figures because I like pause. I'm like, that's what he needed. Boom, 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 boom.
But see, that's the thing. That's the difference. You're drawing for fun. I'm drawing to get this script out. You know, if I'm just drawing for fun, I'll have the TV on. I can have the radio on. I can have headphones in, and I'm just doodling away and like building a character. Like, oh, I don't like that, and just keep going. But if I'm working on a script, I can do that with thumbnails, and I can do that with general rough layouts because I'm not really focused. I'm just kind of like going with the flow. But once I sit down to finalize that page, the TV's got to be lowered. The music has to be off. You know, I've got to, you know, I'm right here. I'm not paying attention. It's like I have blinders on. I'm not paying attention to anything outside this 11 by 17 page because I want to make sure that, because this is going out to the public.
Right.
You know, this is going to be for public consumption. You know, not everything that I'm doing is for public consumption. In that instance, yeah. Music, TV, whatever. But this right here, it's part of a series that is going to potentially be published.
Right.
And so you know, the way Joey writes, his story has to be final. You know, he can half-ass it, but it's going to get caught.
What if it's too creative a character like that you're going to use?
If it's going to get caught. If he's gonna half-ass it, it's gonna get caught. We're gonna call him out on it. Like, and it's not even a mean thing or a negative thing to say that.
No, you're good.
It's to say that the bones are there. It can be better. Let's work on it to get it better.
Gotcha.
Because we don't want to just put anything out. That's
We want his best. I want his best work
best
too.
work.
Yeah.
Best
It
work,
doesn't
yeah.
matter if that my work leads me to wherever and Danny goes wherever. I want his best work. I want Danny's
best
work. I want my best work.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We all feel that way about each
so.
other.
And I know because I've seen you spray. I've seen you spray. You've got your headphones in, and you're on the wall, and you're constantly you're zoned.
Yeah,
in.
pretty much, bro. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
but that's not going to be published in a book later on, right?
No.
You're out there, you're having fun, you're doing your thing, you know, and I'm sure you've got some idea already of what you want to do, but do that for 5 panels.
Damn.
Tell a story in 5 panels. See how much concentration you need to go to make, because it can't just be 5 random panels. That thing has to go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 and have it make sense
Right.
to the reader, not just to you. Like, because you're drawing it, you know what it says. You've got the script, you know what it's supposed to do.
You just have to illustrate it to the
Have
audience.
somebody come up behind you who hasn't seen the script and hasn't seen you draw or pick your brain, and then have them tell you what it
they
is you
see,
drew. Right. And see how much concentration that actually takes.
Yeah, you're like, damn.
Yeah.
No.
And I think that's a big thing that younger artists get caught up in is, they get lost in the sauce, so to say. It's because they follow these people on Instagram that are posting beautiful work.
Yeah.
But they're doing commissions live streaming, or they're painting live streaming, or they're doing creative, trying out new things. And so you think that's how you're supposed to create in a fun environment.
No.
But if you go look at their interiors or the work that they've submitted, it's all different from their creative work. It's because they're trying to get that professional work. They're trying to, just like we are. And so you have to, your work might look different than how you normally create. But like Danny said, you're not doing it to be creative or you're doing it to get a job done. And that's what you have to realize when you're making comics,
Yeah.
So
Jay, I got a question for you, man.
Sure, what's up?
So, what inspired you to make the jump from being a fan and being inspired by animation, inspired by cartoons, inspired by anime? It's all the same thing. My bad. Comics and anime.
Yeah.
What inspired you, all that pop culture, to venture out and to become a creator yourself? Because not only because I know you spray, I know you draw and you illustrate, but you also hit me up with character ideas, with story ideas. And so are you venturing out into hopefully having your own book one day, having your own comic one day? What's up with that?
Okay, so kind of how like Goku started, how his story started like in Dragon Ball, and so fans got to see him grow up, right? Okay, so kind of like I working with students too, like I noticed like how some of them like struggle to like read like properly, and so then like some can easily say big words like of certain things, right? And so pretty much like I want to be able to like to write like a book, like a story, but see, like it starts off like as a kid's book, and the artwork is there, like, and then the grammar is there, like for them to learn, and so then as you grow up, like then that character is basically going to grow up with you, so little by little, right? Because I feel like a lot of kids and students that I work with, like they have these amazing ideas, right? And so like some of the heroes that they like have been reread over and over. So I mean, why not introduce them to like a new character like that they could read and also learn like certain words and grammar like that they are struggling to comprehend. And so that way, like the older that they get, like that they get to see that character, I'm like going to different adventures, like, and they get to keep engaging like in that story, like, and loving the artwork and colors, you know. Yeah. So okay, so it's not so much for me, but basically to help like a lot of the kids who out there who probably think like they're a comic book or like, you know, say one of these like it's just pictures. No, like some are gonna have like the words and, you know, it's in pretty big print, like, so you can be able to practice on your own and then just like learn to love the story as it keeps going. And
So instead of like doing like you know how there's like chibi versions of everything now, right, for kids, like
Yeah.
kids books and stuff, you want to start the opposite way and start with your character or your stories very
just like
young and
yeah, very
inexperienced,
young,
and then
Yeah.
grow that.
Mhm.
It's an interesting way to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, man. Pretty much like, and then maybe like in a special issue, have like a vinyl version like of that character like that comes with it. Like you can like just paint it yourself. Kind of like Kid Robot like did the Doonies, you know, kind of like that. Okay, so it's not so much for me. Okay, but then again, since I love working with kids, like, and love seeing them learn and progress and just expand their imagination, and maybe be like, okay, so here's like a vinyl figure like of my favorite character, man, but I can do it in a way like that I want to color it.
For sure.
You know what I'm talking about?
How
So,
far along are you on the story or on your on the progress to it?
dude, I got like, man, dude, like the outline of the three main characters, and I am like, kind of struggling, kind of not to like think of the villains, and so sometimes like I have to rewatch some of my favorite movies to like get the gist of like what issues are like they going to face in life, like that maybe this character like can face in his world, but like in a bigger setting. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, since I want to be able like to make something like that is creative, but also like allows a child to learn, like, and then as they grow into like the teenage years, like, and they find like that awkwardness in school, like then that character's gonna find it's some kind of awkwardness somewhere. And so he will find a way. So
It's hard to hide a boner in spandex.
yeah. So I mean, yeah. So stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like stuff like if like you're struggling
Thinking of the kids
on like your first day at like a new school,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
okay, so maybe your character is so nervous like about a battle or huge giant he has to face, let's say, you know, like, and he doesn't know where to start, and so then like he has to kind of just like think of everything like to let him to that point, and so how he is going to be able to overcome it.
Are you sure you're not making a story about Joey here?
Huh?
Because I swear to God, every fucking weekend, Joey's always like, I got to think about the thing that led me here, guys.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, remember that time I lost my job and I was,
Oh my god!
what am I going to do with my life? And every time I write, I think back to that moment.
That fateful day.
No.
Like, oh my goodness.
Actually, you know what? Let's talk about that for just a quick hot second.
Talk to me.
Yeah. So we
No.
yeah.
Anyways, Jay brought in a lot of good stuff.
Hold up.
Jay brought in a lot of good stuff. Let's look through it. Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm about to take a page out of Robert Kirkman's book pretty soon here, man. Fire all of it.
I get no proceeds. I
Right.
get no proceeds.
But no, so we this last couple of weeks it feels like it's been forever. But our book release,
Yeah.
So we had a lot of
Oh yeah, we
kind of a lot. We had a newspaper and we had a TV interview,
Right.
Which was awesome.
It was awesome.
And so I had to tell the whole story about like me why I kind of started getting into comics in the first place because I was inspired also, but my start of it was like out of a kind of like what else can go wrong? What else can I lose? So what can I gain? So. Here we
Dude,
go.
you're such an
Damn it,
Edgar.
my bad.
You're such an
It
Edgar
falls
Allan
out.
Poe, man.
It falls
Like-
out. I'm so sorry. And I lost a job. I went to the comic book store and I picked up a book and I was like, "This is awesome. Why can't I do
why
that?"
can't I do yeah?
And today, you can go to that same store that I went to
Bankston's
and
Comics.
pick up the book that I made, that we made. So
He said I man.
and
So
you
I
can
You see that? You heard that, right?
I heard
You
that.
heard that? The
Yeah.
book that
Let
I
me rephrase
made.
that. And you can pick up a book that has my name on it.
Yeah.
Hours. don't you know?
Our name on my name.
It took 5 years, but you can go there and you can pick up a book with my name on it.
It's full circle, man.
That's tight. That is
Full
really
circle
cool.
moment.
And so I hope you get that same feeling with your book.
Yeah, man.
Having a book like the Captain Underpants books really helped me kind of push towards being creative. Making my own little doodles in school. I hope.
For mine, it was the Count of Monte Cristo.
And whoa.
Yeah.
It's like
Remember, this guy didn't start
start-
watching cartoons
Yeah.
until he was 9.
He was like reading by candlelight.
No,
He-
but for mine,
he
it was
was-
the Count of Monte Cristo.
That's
He
a
was
good-
halfway
that's a
through
good
War
story,
and
though.
Peace.
That's a good story.
He was halfway through War and Peace at the age of 7.
Tell it to
Oh,
cities.
God.
That's a good one.
What'd you bring for show and tell for
Oh,
kindergarten? He's like, I brought my novels,
I brought Tolstoy's.
Tolstoy's. Yeah.
No, man, I hope you get that book made. Thank you for supporting us, by the
Yeah,
way,
bro,
because you were
for
there.
sure. Yeah,
You
man.
were at our book release.
Yeah, man, for sure. It was amazing. you know?
And it was really tight. The feeling of being able to share what you made with other people is just an incredible feeling. And I hope you get to have that same
yeah,
feeling
man,
too, man.
for sure. I mean, since I know like that, I wanted to also appeal like people like that have had like major surgeries, like a transplant, like a kidney transplant. Since I'm a two-time like kidney transplant survivor.
Oh yeah, y'all
Yeah.
both kind of done
Yeah,
that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. And something like I felt okay, since I don't know, one of the characters is like kind of like in that way. So like that way, like kids who've had like transplants can be like, yeah, like, here's a superhero that has gone through what I've gone
Yeah.
through. So,
Yeah.
Sometimes that makes for a good story if you have that personal.
yeah.
Kate's like, I want y'all to do, I want to do a story about a cancer survivor. I was like, hey,
Yeah.
I know some artists
Yeah,
and writers y'all can
big
hire
time, yeah.
and pay them,
Yeah,
but
so-
like
Yeah,
that
man.
was all chop
So-
shit. We'll draw it up.
Good try.
Yeah, dude.
So
What's up, bro?
that's awesome. That's awesome. No,
Appreciate it.
I'm with Joey. I hope you see your book on the shelf.
Thanks, man.
Again, you brought a lot of good stuff.
I sure did.
Let's
I
look.
sure did, man.
You got
Wow.
the Marvel novelization of John Carter, Edgar Rice Burroughs, John Carter, A
Such
Princess
an
of
amazing
Mars.
movie that
Yeah.
was slept on.
I agree.
Amazing
Yes,
movie that was slept
yes.
It's a whole novel genre
Yeah, dude.
that slept on. Edgar Rice Burroughs stuff is so good.
like, man.
Right?
You can go pick up a lot. I think Dark Horse puts a lot of his stuff out, and now Ablaze Comics is doing a lot of his stuff.
The artwork in here is phenomenal.
It is, dude.
It looks
What?
like a mixture of Kieran Grant and Damian Scott. If you don't know who those guys are, look them up.
Okay.
Especially spray artists. Spray artists should definitely know who Damian Scott is. Damian Scott has wild style,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay.
You've got The Last Ronin.
Ronin, yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin. This one is good.
It's a lot
Yeah.
like
It's,
Wanda
it's a
now.
series, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it
What
is.
is it? Limited or
No.
so it's ongoing, like continuous?
Yeah.
I would think that
I'm
this
still
would be like a
waiting-
4 or
No,
6
dude.
issue run.
No.
Like that's it.
Trust. No, man.
The last one ends up as turtle soup.
They'll have
I'm still
some.
waiting on the newest like issue, like, and it hasn't dropped yet.
Why did you think that Raph should have been the last one?
Because
Spoilers, bro.
Bro, this
yeah.
book has been out for like 2
It
years
has
already.
been out for 2 years.
It's
Thank you.
Mikey.
Yes, yes.
Sorry, I
Mikey.
just had to throw it out.
Yes, like he's gonna go read it. This guy over here.
I'm
'Cause
not
I feel
gonna
like
read it.
Mikey-
Don't ruin it for me.
Because I feel like Mikey is a cool man, but see, like, everybody goes to him as like the favorite. And so then, like in the first movie, like dude, like Raph like wanders off like he always does. Like, instead of gets his ass beat and everything. So he should have been perfect to be the Ronin, bro.
Nope. You
Why?
just said it right there. He wanders off and gets his ass beat. He's the first turtle that should die.
Oh,
in every last
you have
run and
chosen?
stuff. The obvious choice is Mikey.
Why is that?
The obvious choice. He's the youngest one. He's learning from the other three, and he's too playful to actually like.
This makes him get serious. He gets murdered. Oh, my brothers are murdered. I have to step
Exactly.
Oh, and as a rider, he has the most room to grow.
Right.
As one of the four. Because, I mean, you can make Raphael the leader, and they've already done that. You can make him,
Smart.
the important one, smarter.
like them.
But he's still the best
Donnie's
fighter.
trash.
Still the best fighter
Okay.
out of them. You can give him that. But, Leonardo, he's always been the lead. The lead turtle, if you could say that. Donatello, I mean, the smart guy being a leader, I mean, he's always had his key role as a support guy. Michelangelo's role has always been the funny one. He's always been the one with just swinging around the nunchucks, coming in and making everybody laugh.
And it makes that story that much more tragic because to see that the person who used to be the light of the team, that light has been dimmed, and now he has to go out and get vengeance for his fallen brothers.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
So.
Because what I liked about the first couple issues in there was that you didn't really know who was who.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
Because
Yeah.
he displayed a lot of emotions
Traits
from
the others.
turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah, Radiant Black here. We've talked about Radiant Black. Radiant Black is awesome. I think it's a staff favorite.
Yep.
I don't know if Mondo's read it.
I got
I
the
read
first
like
vo-
the first 2 issues.
I got the first volume right here. And,
What did I say? Power Rangers for adults.
For adults, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I
Yeah,
read the
it's
first
really
2.
good. Batman Court of Owls again.
Oh.
That one's really good. Joey, have you read it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Scott Snyder fan. That one was like the launching point of Batman
one.
for the New 52.
And then Batman The Long Halloween.
So good.
This one's really good as well. The artwork could be better.
Tina Langton. I love Tim Sale's stuff.
Tim Sales, he was good in that moment, you know?
Yeah, I think so.
Telling this kind of story, he was really good in that
'Cause
moment.
I don't know what he did a while back. It was like a little one shot, and I was like, dang, dude. You finished this like in a day?
Yeah. So,
But
and then you've got some DVDs, and then you've got a Shonen Jump book, which
for
that's
sure.
an anthology, right?
Yeah.
Those are anthologies. It has a couple of different stories in them. That's a thick one.
Yeah, dude.
that's-
I used to have, like a major subscription. Like, and I think I have like
Same.
Wow.
50 at my house
Let me see.
of these. Yeah, go for it, bro.
I wish I kept mine. So my mom used to
I like
own
50 of them.
a nail salon, and I used to use. She used to get her address and get those books in there. I used to collect them all the time, man. I remember one time I went to fuck. I should not have started this. I went to
Then don't. All right. Then we have Takashi Murakami right here.
Danny,
Takashi Murakami, and
You made Danny come in on Sunday, bro. He's
don't.
trying to go.
he's famously done some Kanye West stuff and
man.
a lot of really cool prints
Yeah.
and everything. Man, he's got some really neat stuff.
Hey, be careful.
He had a
Joey
show.
opened it on the wrong page.
He had a show come through
In
Fort Worth
yeah.
a few years back, and man, it was amazing.
It was,
So, well, thanks for coming on the show,
Yeah, bro,
man.
for
We
sure.
enjoyed it. It was a good time.
for sure, man. It was
We'll
an honor. Thank
try
you.
and have you back sometime again. You know,
Yeah.
you got any shout outs you want to say?
Yeah, I actually do. I got like a whole list.
Oh, all right. Y'all start thinking of
Here
your
we go.
shout-outs.
Yeah.
All right.
Hit
Okay,
us.
so huge shout out to the creators like of Two Petal Rose because I mean your figures are like phenomenal, dude. Like, and I
don't-
chopped it up like with
They
the
don't
designers.
watch this show.
They might.
They don't watch.
might.
They might
They,
now.
they
might,
don't
bro.
watch
They
this
might
fucking.
now.
They're not gonna watch this fucking show.
Keep on shouting. Keep on going.
Dude, like I chopped it up, dude, like with Kaiserella, like before, like on IG, like he does amazing, like just like amazing.
He doesn't
work,
watch
bro.
this show. Corin
He
Kaiser
might.
Stone.
Yeah.
He does not watch.
You
this
never
show.
know. Sean
Next.
Cheeks Galloway has amazing work too, dude. I've chopped it up with him before. bro.
Sean's
Like,
tight.
He,
Sean's
he has
tight.
amazing work, bro.
Cheeks.
Yeah, Sean Cheeks
is
Galloway. Yeah, man.
awesome.
He doesn't watch the show.
He
Shout
doesn't
out to
watch the
Andrew,
show.
man.
They're too busy.
Shout out to
getting
Andrew G.
the public
From the
affair.
public affair, bro. You
Yeah.
know, he's a cool cat. You know, and I've always told people, dude, like that there's 5 artists like, that have wowed me, like locally,
Okay.
right? And so 2 are y'all. Like,
Oh, thanks, man.
okay, so here's why. Here's because of your illustrations, and
It's because
and-
Mondo hangs out with Danny, so I just threw it.
You just happen to be in the room, bro. You just-
Aren't y'all related? I know.
Oh. Then 3 is Joey because of his writing.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You know what I'm
That's
talking
awesome.
about? Yeah, dude, like,
That's
he
tight.
does like amazing.
Yeah.
you know? And then 4 is Brandon Davenport.
Brandon's that dude goes
Yeah,
hard.
he's
Yeah.
he's amazing.
That's
dude.
Kate's
Just-
one of Kate's
yeah.
friends. That dude goes hard.
Like, like amazing, like artwork, like line work. He's done all my tattoos, all of them, amazing. And then last but certainly not least, dude, like is the one dude like who told me in high school, hey, dude, like you should like try to like give your art more attention. Jose Sandoval. He does great
He's a
work.
beast.
He's a beast, dude. Like since high school, he's always sketched. Like I remember one time, like we had an art show, and so I mean I had a lot of my drawings. He's like, dude, like just enter one. Like nah. He's like, come on. I was like, all right, cool. So basically, I did do like, and I came in second. I was like, oh man, I did. And I mean, it was like just, it was a good feeling, you know what I'm talking about? Since I didn't think like that it would like even, you know, say make the cut. And so obviously like he came in first, man, because he did a drawing, do like this portrait of like a dad playing catch with his son, like baseball. And so I was like, man, all right.
Sando?
Yeah, Sando.
Oh,
Sando.
yeah.
man.
We know Sando on the show.
Yeah.
Dude. I mean,
He doesn't know us. He doesn't watch. But we know of him.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
good, man.
El Sando
Yeah,
on
bro.
Instagram.
On
Go
Instagram,
follow
yeah.
him.
Also, it's not story time anymore.
Yeah.
We've got to go.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
No, that's great. No, that's fantastic.
much it,
I
man.
like that you were pushed to do that
Yeah, man.
because you do never know.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, just like you never know.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
So-
congratulations on all that,
Yeah.
man.
And last shout out, dude, like to Eric Linares, dude, like for putting me on the East Side Market, man. 'Cause it's been fun.
Oh, good. Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So,
So-
just doing that out there. Spray
yeah,
painting.
man. Him
Shout
and
out,
Andre.
shout out to Eric and Brother Will and all
Yeah,
those
all
guys,
of
the
them.
East Side
Mhm.
Market. and
Those
all
guys
that
are
stuff.
awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, bro.
Joey?
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that came to our book release last Friday, 2 Fridays ago.
Good looking out, people.
Thank y'all. Oh
Yes.
my God,
Yes.
that turned out into something amazing.
Yeah.
It was wild.
It was-
This
I
time we
enjoyed
used the
it.
term hour.
Yeah,
I know.
He did that.
It was really really awesome. I could go on for a whole 2 or 3 episodes
fun,
just
dude.
on that whole event itself. So
fun.
just thank y'all to everybody there. Thank y'all to Rogue Media Network, Cultivate 712, our wives, everybody that helped made that stuff happen. You know, everybody helped put us on a little pedestal for that night. Gave us that one night for us to celebrate that book. And so thank y'all, everybody.
Yeah.
That's my shout out for this week.
Cool. Shout out again to tag on to everybody who helped us. TJ, my buddy TJ, he was
Oh yeah.
FOMO,
He was
True
awesome.
Love. Man, he made all the custom drinks. I don't remember that whole week.
Super lit, bro.
Yeah.
I don't remember the rest of that week, but that was fun. Brotherwell Brewing, they donated some stuff. MC Art donated some stuff. Cultivate LaSalle Shops donated some shmoney. And so thank you guys for that. ATG, thanks for having us out at the ATG Expo this past weekend, I think, right? Yeah.
2 weekends.
2 weekends ago as well. Yeah, it was the same weekend. My bad. And thank y'all for having us and doing our panel. And we hope more people come next year and we can get more of a community out there. So y'all make sure to go follow them on all their Instagrams and stuff.
Absolutely. Danny, who you got?
Shout out to Jay for coming on the show.
Hey.
We appreciate it. It
Thanks,
was
dude.
fun chopping it
Thanks,
up
bro.
with you.
Yes.
You know, hopefully we'll have you on again next time, some other time.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to my wife. Shout out to everyone again, like Joey and Mato said, came
What
out
about
to the
Johnny?
book release.
Next.
Came out to the book release and supported us. Not only supported us, but asked Bankstons and their
Yes.
comic shops, where is this book? How can I
Yes.
get this
That's
book?
how you do it, guys.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
You create a demand for it.
Hey, there you go.
And now you can go get
And
it
now
at
you can
Bankston's.
go get it at Bankston's.
Speaking of, this episode should be airing on a Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. My bad. So Wednesday, tomorrow, if you're reading this, March the 2nd, we're doing a book signing at Bankston. So we hope to see y'all there.
Yeah.
Yes, good job.
Danny's going to beat me up.
And
after
we're
this.
out.
We're out. Peace.
This has been a Rogue Media podcast.